Oh, you took some imaginary songs.
Yeah. Have you? Do you know the lyrics to that?
No. But then the class before me also picked imaginary song. It was
It
the
could
only
be
thing it
worse,
told us.
Dylan.
It could be. They
There's
could have.
Could be worse.
They could have picked the worst
They
Macklemore song.
insinuate. They insinuate.
Get the lyrics.
If somebody would have told me this,
So
someday these would be the little days. If the way we moved and the stuff like
It's an insinuation.
Alright, well,
It's
I get it.
You get it?
Not my first choice. I really wanted our senior song to be Team by Lord. There's like a small
Yeah.
sect of us holding out for that.
we're doing. The teachers come out first, right?
Yes.
Everyone gets questioned.
Yes, they do. That's what I heard.
We do.
everyone was very upset my year because we did All Star.
I would
All
be
Star?
upset too.
Yep.
That's too
But
bad.
it was very good.
That's just a
Wrong.
good song.
Immediately
Yeah.
wrong.
So no.
04 was here. Yeah, 04 was here.
Yes. Thank you, 04.
Thank you, 04.
For bringing that into this table. And we have not gotten
The
a new.
class of 04.
What's this? We haven't gotten a new table
Since 04. Bless you.
and it is 22. So 18 years.
Mm.
That's weird to think about.
I'm.
No, me too. I was a little hot. Now I'm too.
I was very warm, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, it was too cold.
See,
What?
I'm always cold, so I was really
Yeah,
enjoying.
same.
I wasn't gonna lie. I really was enjoying the weather. I mean, my face was kind of hurting, but that's fine.
No, no.
Um, but then this is just not so bad.
No.
We all just get like buckets.
That's why I brought this. Haley went, I'm here, and I went, not because you were here.
No, fully, I'm texting Lena this morning.
Because
So I was on my
you
way
need to text
at
me
like.
not on Snapchat.
I don't know. Do you see how many text messages I have, Lena?
No,
Look
no, no.
it.
Because
Look it.
because my
513.
my-
I'm never gonna answer your text.
my
It'll never happen.
my Snapchat notifications are always off because I get overwhelmed by them. So you text me on
Alright,
Snapchat, I will not see it.
I will text you on regular iMessage, but I will not answer you. Like I will just send texts. Never will I answer them.
That's fine.
I'm just texting Lena over like I'm on my way. I am 5 minutes out. I am 3 minutes out. You
Yeah.
have not responded to me yet. It is 6 in the morning. Get in my car. I'm here.
Get in my car.
I was like,
And then you were like, give me 2 minutes. I was like, Lena, no.
no, I needed 2 minutes because I thought you were. Because yesterday you were like, hey, I'll see you at like 6:50, and I was like, okay, that's great.
That is not what I said.
Yes, it is.
No, none
You
of
said
that.
6:50, so I read. So I.
Sorry, us bickering in the back of Dylan's video is the funniest thing I have ever
Anyway, so basically I was like getting ready
Anyway.
for 6:50, and then Haley Haley calls me like, hey, I'm here, and I
seen.
needed.
Also, mind you, I called you at 6:45. That's not, even if I did say 50, which I didn't.
Yeah,
That's not
those
too far
5
off.
minutes are valuable.
Crucial?
Yes. So, because I decided to take the extra 5 minutes in with my cat because
Number 49.
49? That's a nice one.
Good morning and welcome. Before we begin, as principal of Hollis Brookline High School, I have a few housekeeping items I need your attention. First, please do not stand in front of the staging area or aisle to take pictures. We have a photographer up front that will do that work. And second, for the purposes of safety, please do not stand on or near the hill around me. Thank you. And now I'd like to invite the following students who will be entering the armed forces or participating in an ROTC program to please come forward and stand in front of the podium for the singing of the national anthem. Alexandra Mills, Army. Troy Moscatelli, Army, ROTC. Nicholas Murphy, Air Force, ROTC. Gregory Dushkin, Army, National Guard. Sophia Moore, Army. Kristen Hallerman, Army, ROTC. Catherine McDonough, Army, ROTC. Caden Head, Army. Catherine Carr, Army. And Alexander Hadley, Air Force. Now would you all please rise for the singing of the national anthem.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Mr. Barbosa, and the senior members of our honors choir. You guys can be seated. Good morning, and welcome to the 2022 Hollis Brookline High School Commencement Ceremony. Joining me on stage today are Superintendent Andy Corey, Assistant Superintendent Gina Bergskog, Director of Student Services Lauren DeGennaro, Halls Brookline Cooperative School Board Chair Holly Derelou Babcock, Assistant Principal Amanda Zeller, Assistant Principal Kim Meyer, and Assistant Principal Bob Willett. Our first speaker has served on Student Council for 4 years, is a member of the Spanish Club and National Honor Society. She will be attending Clarkson University, where she will be studying accounting and finance. Please join me in welcoming your class of 2022 President, Jaleesa Cora, to deliver her welcoming address.
Hello, can everyone hear me good? Okay, good. First of all, thank you, Mr. Grisone. Good morning, fellow graduates, teachers, friends, and family, and congratulations to us all. Today is the day that we, the class of 2022, graduate. After 12 years, we're finally getting our moment to walk across the stage and celebrate ourselves and all the hard work that we've done. It goes without saying that the more recent graduating classes have gone through a lot more than most, and while it was absolutely frustrating at times and still continues to be, I really think that all of the adversity that our class has gone through makes being here today all the more special. Congratulations and thank yous aside, I'd like to talk about something that might not be an issue for all of us, but most certainly is for me. Take a second to think about what one of the main purposes of high school is. Now, I have no idea what any of you were just thinking about, but what I'm hoping came to mind was that high school is often seen as a place where a person can find themselves and their passions, and that idea totally checks out. I mean, we start out at 14 years old and grow into what's legally considered to be an adult. It would make sense that there's an underlying expectation that we'd come to find out who we were and who we are over that 4-year time period, and that we'd come to recognize at least a few of the things that we enjoy doing more than anything else. That being said, what if after 4 long and challenging years, you still don't know yourself or what your dream career is or even what keeps you going day after day? That's the boat that I'm in, and when compared to some of my classmates who have a 10-year plan or seem comfortable in their own skin, it's kind of scary to stand here feeling so behind. It's scary too because today, in a way, is when I'm supposed to be able to see my future more clearly than ever, but I don't. What do you do if you're in this situation? What do you do if you're supposed to be taking a giant leap forward, but you don't know what to do with where you're going? I'll tell you my plan. You relax, take a deep breath, take another deep breath, think about it a lot, take another deep breath, and realize that you don't owe it to anyone to fit into what's expected. You don't have to have everything figured out at 18 years old, not when there's still so much time left ahead of you. Your life is truly just beginning. There's so much out there to experience that will teach you about yourself. Take every opportunity that comes your way and use it to enjoy yourself and figure yourself out in the process of that. The idea that you could figure yourself out over the course of a fixed period of time is nearly impossible. There could never be a time limit on something as significant as this. To those of you who feel secure in your idea of your future, first of all, I envy you. But more than anything, I want you to know that you should be proud of yourself no matter what occurs, even in the instance that your original idea of life, what life will be, ends up changing into a different reality altogether. Your expectations of yourself don't define you, and time is still on your side too. Change is hard, especially when you feel like you have had things figured out, but accept it. It's there for a reason. To all of us, I hope we all keep in mind that we're still so young with so much ahead of us. If things are tough, there's always a chance that they could get better too. Remember that. I'm done with my wise message of the day and pretending that I know everything that I'm talking about. And I've decided to instead let you all in on a secret of mine because I feel like we know each other well enough by now. It's been 2 minutes? Anyway, the secret is that I hate saying goodbye. Whether it be leaving in the morning to go to school, hanging up a phone call, or driving away from a friend's house after dropping them off, saying goodbye has always been especially difficult for me. I'm not exactly sure why, but it might be because of how final it seems. as if saying goodbye means that I'll never see someone again or something along those lines. To me, today feels kind of final. It feels like I won't see all of you anymore. And after being around most of you for 4 years, it's kind of a jarring thought. Today feels like a day to say goodbye, and even though it probably is the day to say it, I couldn't bring myself to actually write a final goodbye. Not even to those of you sitting in front of me right now, I haven't even seen before, as in right now. Hello. Anyways, what someone once taught me was to not say goodbye, but to say see you later, because as unlikely as it may be, there's always a chance that we might see each other again in one way or another. So, class of 2022, I will not end the speech with a goodbye, but instead a bittersweet, I'll see you later. Congratulations once again.
Thank you, Jaleesa. Our next speaker has served on student council for 4 years. She competed on our gymnastics team as team captain for 4 years. She's a member of the National Honor Society and will be attending UMass Amherst, where she will be studying hospitality management. Please join me in welcoming your student body president, Samantha Shepard, to deliver her welcoming remarks.
Okay, good morning, everyone, and thank you for being with us today to celebrate all of our hard work and accomplishments. I'd like to start out by taking a moment to thank everyone who was involved with getting us here. Teachers, staff, administrators, our beloved janitor, Jeff, who were there to support us every step of the way. I can say from the bottom of my heart that I truly wouldn't have made it this far without the overwhelming love and support from my friends and family. And I would be remiss if I didn't also take the time to say thank you, guys. Not surprisingly, finding a way to summarize all the mischief and memories that have taken place over 12 years into a 3 to 5 minute speech was not an easy feat. I spent weeks trying to come up with the right thing to say, or procrastinated as my parents called it. So I decided to rely on the magic of metaphors and analogies to guide me through the process. Writing this speech was a lot like our high school experience, only it wasn't exactly a 2-page size 14 font speech. It was more of a 20-page, 10,000-word dissertation due by the end of the week or a late penalty would be applied. Our freshman year was the introduction, establishing our identity or main idea, setting us up for the long journey ahead of us. All our lives, we've been taught that we need to start out with a good hook to really rope the reader in. Freshman year, we worked to interest the people around us, make new friends, and find our place in a new and exciting environment. We joined clubs, sports teams, and got involved in the school as much as possible to prepare ourselves for the years to come. Sometimes, starting a paper can be the hardest part, but once you get some ideas going, everything starts to fall into place. That brings us to sophomore year, the first main part of the essay. This part isn't supposed to be too tricky. The ideas are still fresh, and inspiration is still flowing. For our class, however, it was right around this time that things got complicated. For the sake of this analogy that we're working with, let's call it a bit of writer's block, due to the fact that we were now all forced to develop our essays at home, alone, remotely. Still, we prevailed and powered through the first few body paragraphs and felt confident going into the more analytical portion of the essay, having navigated all the trials and tribulations that came with sophomore year. Junior year, we're almost done. It's around this time that we decide to check the word count. I mean, we've been working so hard, we made it through the writer's block. Certainly, we must almost be there. No. 7,000 words to go. Junior year is notoriously the most grueling. The part of our essay where we're supposed to analyze everything that we've established over the course of the paper and decide what direction we want to head in for the rest of it. This is the most intimidating part of the entire process. We have to examine everything we've written so far and figure out how we want to apply that to our future. All the while, that pesky writer's block is doing its best to make things increasingly difficult. Nonetheless, we make it through one way or another and finally arrive at the conclusion. Senior year. The end of the essay where everything finally starts to come together and we start to understand everything we've been writing about from the beginning. Some of the most insightful themes of an essay come to fruition during its conclusion. We finally start to take a breath and appreciate the fact that we're almost done. The only difference is, I can confidently say I've certainly never felt sad to finish an essay. Finishing our metaphorical dissertation is a bit of a bittersweet moment. We made it through, surmounting all the obstacles and difficulty that came our way, but now this means it's time to move on to the next assignment and start our next paper. We're about to be back at the introduction. Now we have a fresh slate and a brand new chance to establish our identities, only this time it's out in the world. As we leave here today, I urge you all, you guys, to make the most of your next 10,000 words. Be creative, be bold, and show the world everything that you have to offer. Congratulations to the class of 2022. I really wouldn't have wanted to navigate this experience with any other group of people. Thank you.
Thank you, Samantha. Welcome parents, family members, staff, graduates, members of the school board, and Hollis Brookline community. Before I start, I would be remiss if I did not extend a huge thank you to Miss Elena Eyre and Mrs. Christine Bumpus and our lead custodian, Mr. Steve Cortez, for the monumental efforts that have gone into the planning for today's event. It is an honor to be part of this class of 2022 graduation ceremony. To the graduating seniors, it has been my distinct pleasure to have had the opportunity to work alongside you as you close this chapter of your life story. I ask that the graduates please join me in a round of applause for the family members, friends, and faculty who have helped you on your journey to reach today's milestone. Parents, you're probably wondering where the years have gone. As you reflect on your child's accomplishments, I'm sure it does not seem all that long ago when you first sent these young adults onto that big yellow school bus for the first day of kindergarten. But of course, as we all know, the days go slow and the years go fast. As a parent and an educator, I know full well that today's celebration is only possible because of the unwavering support for your children and our schools, and I thank you. To all the members of our K-12 staff who are here or watching at home, who have contributed to the accomplishments we are celebrating today, thank you. Simply put, the staff here in SAU 41 is second to none, and today is a celebration of your hard work as well as our graduates. To today's graduates, you are the class of 2022. You have endured challenges none of us could have ever imagined only a few short years ago when you first arrived on campus here at HBHS. Every challenge you have faced has resulted in even greater accomplishments. The perseverance and resilience you have demonstrated through these past few years will serve you well as life continues to throw challenges your way. I'm confident that you are the ones who will bring solutions to our current day challenges, and you will continue to adapt to things we have never seen. So today, you leave HB poised to start the next chapter of your life story. You are well equipped to tackle this next phase in your life, whatever that might be. For some, college or technical schools will be your next stop. Some are heading straight to the workforce. Some have chosen military service. Whatever direction you take, I can promise that your world will continue to change as you leave high school, and your resilience and adaptability will allow you to respond to these challenges, and our world will change as a result of your contributions. While we celebrate your many accomplishments today, I want to challenge you to continue your quest for knowledge and to discover your own unique ways to contribute to our society. For many of you, you may not yet know the direction your life will ultimately take. It is likely you will find a new calling in this next chapter of your life, and again, maybe several chapters down the road. You may decide the direction you thought you were going just doesn't seem right, or simply isn't working, and you will begin to follow yet again another new path. If I may offer some simple words of advice, live life to its fullest. Remain resilient and flexible. Continue to care. Care about yourself. Care about your family, your friends, and the world around you. And always strive to be your best version of you. It is with a great deal of confidence that we, the Hollis Brookline High School community, send you off into the world knowing you are ready for this next phase of life. To the class of 2022, I would like to offer my sincerest and best wishes to each and every one of you in all of your future endeavors. Thank you and congratulations. For the first time at Hollis Brookline High School, we formed a graduation speech selection committee and held an application and interview process to identify the individual who will be providing our next speech. This next candidate interviewed with our graduation speech committee, and her speech was selected from a number of quality applicants. Our speaker is a member of the National Honor Society, competed on our math team for 4 years, competed on our swim team, and has been the goalie on our girls lacrosse team since her freshman year. She's headed to the University of Florida to study biomedical engineering. Please join me in welcoming Hallie Bardani to the podium to deliver her graduation address.
Well, thank you, Mr. Grazone, and I'd also like to say hello to everyone here today, and most importantly, hi to my mom and my dad right there. So first, I would like to say a huge congratulations to everyone here today. The caps and gowns are truly a great look on all of us. And now, after completing kindergarten through 12th grade, we will all receive a piece of paper from Hollis Brookline, better known as a diploma. Whether you've been at HB for 1 year, or you've been here since preschool, we've all earned it. And now, we're all about to go our separate ways. Graduates, I would like you to look around. After today, there's a good chance you will never see half of the people around you again. And I know this sounds sad, but that doesn't mean you won't remember them. Think back to all of the memories you have from growing up. The happy ones, the big moments, and the small ones hidden by their insignificance. Like saving the seat next to you on your bus ride home for your friend, or the teacher you always said good morning to, or even the student who always shared a piece of gum from their pack with you. These memories stuck with you because they made you feel something. These memories shape who you are. The bad ones teach you useful lessons, and the good ones, the people you crossed paths with, and the times you laughed, leave you striving to capture the moment and keep it forever. School is the origin of many of these shaping memories. And as Charles Dickens once wrote, "It was the best of times, it was the worst of times, it was the age of wisdom, it was the age of foolishness." And now, here we are at graduation. But there are so many group memories we all share. Why not reminisce on some of them now? Most of us started together in middle school. A shared memory for most is our DC trip. The coldest DC trip I'd arguably say any class has gone on. From soaking wet boots to a flooded hotel bathroom and a phone that fell into a rest stop toilet twice, it was anything but perfect. Yet from dancing on the cruise to getting to stay in a hotel room with 3 of your close friends, it was a time full of inside jokes and embarrassing videos that are still around today. After the DC trip, the 8th grade luau, and then the end of year barbecue, we were finally high schoolers. It felt like an eternity to get here, and then these 4 years flew right by. Starting with freshman year, the year of our first Spirit Week, and the theme was Scooby-Doo. I should not have to go into too much detail here. I think everyone remembers how our skit went, at least the students do. But sometimes, the embarrassing moments make for the best laughter looking back. And as well, our skits definitely improved. But our skit wasn't the only thing I remember from our first Spirit Week. I also remember a mistake made by Allie Wood and I. Let me preface this by saying, Allie and I got a very good pre-K through 12 education at Hollis Brookline, yet we still made a very large numerical mistake on our poster. A 4-foot wide mistake, actually. We got our graduation year wrong. Class of 2202. When we showed our class advisors and some upperclassmen helping out, they laughed so hard that we just had to keep it on our poster. In these past 4 years, we have also won many athletic and even a few math team championships and countless playoff games. These games meant a lot to everyone involved. bus rides to away games, bonding over terrible calls from refs. And this year, senior year, those who play on one of our many teams got to experience their senior night, a time to recognize all of your hard work and to celebrate the end of a lot of our athletic careers. Sports are loved by students and staff alike at HB. However, some are better than others at fantasy hockey leagues. Sorry, Magister, I had to. But all this does not mean we are an extremely academic group as well. Teachers in SAU 41 have an amazing way of getting students to enjoy learning, which allows all of us to achieve while having fun. Whether it's beating Mr. Wilcox and Mr. Perry in Can Jam on Physics Day, or growing 2 generations of fruit flies in AP Bio, we've had some memorable moments in these past years, and each and every one of us has been in some memorable classes that we won't forget. Everyone has different ones, but for me, it was Mr. Vitak's 6th grade class, Period 1 Calculus and its Wordle sidetracks, and 7th period Spanish 3 and 4. Class of 2202. After today, you will not have your teachers, friends, or parents with you all the time. But as you go out into the world, you will remember the impactful moments you shared with them. I would like to share one piece of advice I've learned. Don't spend time stressing about the little things, your grades, your outfits, even the daily traffic, because 10 years from now, most of us will not remember the assignments we stayed up all night working on, the many late arrivals a lot of us had, or even the C we got on that U.S. history essay freshman year. Thanks for that one, Mr. Portu. It really humbled me. What we will remember, though, are the memories that shape our daily interactions, the hilarious mistakes we've made, and the lessons that taught us so much. Each and every one of us will live a life different from the next, taking unpredictable turns, and no matter where you go, you will create new, funny, seemingly impossible, and even embarrassing memories. So to wrap this up, strive to value your friendships, strive to be yourself, and above all, strive to pursue happiness, because if you can't tell, it's the moments we were happy, laughing, and with our friends that a lot of us like to call our favorite memory from our time spent at Hollis Brookline. Thank you.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you, Allie. At this time, I would like to invite the senior members of the HBHS Honors Choir to please come forward to perform the song Upside Down by Jack Johnson.
Things aren't always just what they seem.
I wanna turn the whole thing upside down. I'll find the things they say just can't be found. I'll share this love I find with everyone. We'll sing and dance to Mother Nature's songs. This world keeps spinning and there's no time to waste. Well, it all keeps spinning, spinning round and upside down. Who's to say what's impossible and can't be found? I don't want this feeling to go away. I don't want this feeling to go away.
Thank you, Honors Choir. Our next guest of honor, I have the distinct pleasure of calling a mentor, colleague, and friend. Please join me in welcoming, for the last time as the assistant principal of Hollis Brookline High School, Mr. Bob Willett.
Good morning and welcome, school board members, Superintendent Corey, SAU staff, Principal Grisone, colleagues, relatives, and friends, and most importantly, the class of 2022. Standing here, I'm flooded with many of the same emotions you're no doubt experiencing. I must confess to having some of the same excitement, anticipation, and trepidation that comes with our respective next steps. Although we have anxiously awaited this day, it is certainly bittersweet as it represents a change to our daily routines. For more than a quarter of a century, I've driven down Broad Street on my way to work while watching the seasons come and go. As I pass the farms and watch the crops being planted, I'm aware that the school year is coming to a close. And when those same corn stalks reach their full height, the beginning of yet another school year is upon us. Watching the beautiful orange color of the sugar maples lining Cavalier Court is yet another signal that fall sports, old home days, and the Columbus Day break is upon us. While I'll no longer be making that daily drive, I'll forever think of HB when I pass a cornfield or witness the splendor of a colorful maple tree. Like me, you all have memories of HB permanently etched in your minds and will likely experience many fond memories in future years. Mark Twain said, "The two most important days in our lives are the day we're born and the day we know why we're born." It is now that we begin to test the waters and figure out our why. Although this may seem like a daunting task, it is simply a process of finding out what brings us joy and follow that passion. I will tell you that the journey will be different for each of you as you travel the various seasons of your life. As a young man fresh out of college, my goals were markedly different than they were 20 years ago and are dramatically different than they are today. Although it may not seem like it, all of us need to find our purpose at every stage of our lives. The good news is that you are blessed with the privilege of youth. Yes, youth is a privilege, as it allows you to take chances, shape the future you're beginning to envision. Be fearless, try new things, meet new people, but most importantly, know that you can simply go for it. The New York Yankees coach Yogi Berra once quipped, "When you come to a fork in the road, take it." While on the surface this seems paradoxical, it is a reminder that while deliberating is important, sometimes you need to follow your gut and take a leap of faith to find your success. Success takes many forms and is defined by you and you alone. You see, success is directly tied to your goals as they relate to the things that bring you pride and give you purpose. For some, success will be defined by military or civic service. For others, it may be a satisfying career. And for some, it might be measured in the form of family and relationships. Fortunately, you get to decide upon and measure your own success. It is important that you continually redefine what your success looks like at every stage of your journey. Years ago, one of my coaches once challenged my teammates and I to ask ourselves 2 questions every day. First, did I do my best today? Secondly, what can I do better tomorrow? While his advice was meant for athletic improvement, it is applicable in all aspects of our lives. It has served me well in both my work and personal life, and I challenge you to adopt this habit of daily self-reflection as it a path to continual growth. For millennia, philosophers have debated what the greatest virtue is. While I don't profess to be a philosopher, my quarter of a century walking the halls of HB has convinced me that the greatest virtue is kindness. I know this because I witness it every day in our hallways, classrooms, in the auditorium, and on our athletic fields. While you've all demonstrated your ability to be kind, I challenge you to make this a habit that you incorporate into your daily lives. It only takes a minute to give someone a smile, compliment them, hold the door, or provide encouraging words. All of us have the ability to be a bright spot in someone's day, and no matter how trivial it may sound, it might just be the high point in their day, a turning point, or a fork in the road to a better path for them. Now more than ever, it is important that we be kind to one another, so please make it a priority and a commitment to do so every day. In closing, I want to thank you for the opportunity to be a part of your journey. I wish you good health and happiness as you embark on your new adventures. Congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you, Mr. Willett. Allergies must be kicking in a little bit. And now for the presentation of our diplomas.
Samantha Grace Shepard. Shalisa Vivica Cora. Lara Greg Cody. Emily Michelle Turnbull. Jordan Lynn Casserly. Emma Beth Harley. John William Cotelli. Nicole Angela Smith. Kelsey Ann Soba. Lillian Kelly Sullivan. Emma Grace Andrews. Maria Carmela Anton. Peyton May Arbogast. Robert Archieri. Lillian Monroe Backus Purdon. Julia Bejanero. Annabelle Marie Balsama. Hallie Marie Bardani. Ace Jace Bateman. Grant Robert Stone Batson. Michael Crane Bauer. Ethan Gregory Bender. Ashleisha Sanjay Bojane. William Russell Bird. Ava Angel Blazenus. Rachel Suzanne Brackett. Jillian Rose Bradbrook. Peyton Antoinette Bruciano. Morgan Hazel Broadhurst. Abigail Jean Brown. Dylan George Brown. Melissa Grace Berger. Miriam Joy Berger. Thomas Michael Cahill. Riley Matthew Callahan. Anacelis Candelario. Catherine Maria Carr. Caitlin Marie Castriota. Brady David Shane. Ava Ann Cretion. Jackson Andrew Sakota. Isabel Grace Colantanio. Justin Michael Colby. Amelia Jane Collard. Joseph James Cotto. Megan Joan Louise Kutu. Margaret Rose Crooks. Benjamin Denisawadi. Lydia Page Daskalis. Shay Eileen Dakota. Jason Robert DeJoy. Lindsay Lorraine DeJoy. Colby Edward Delaney. Jessen Guy Delaney. Rachel A. DeLong. Cody Elijah Dang. Logan Ann DeRusso. Noah Marshall Doran. Savannah Lee Doherty. Aiden Christopher Dufault. Emma Eileen Dunn. Gregory Dushkin. Jacob Harrison Dwyer. Ryan Michael Fallon. Thea Victoria Farrow. Grover Cleveland Farwell IV. Elsie Charlene Figueroa. Ethan Dean Ford. Emily Jean Fox. Joel Douglas Gorglione. Alexander Mark Hadley. Cecilia Lena Hagman. Colby William Hall. Kristen Hallerman. Caden Thomas Head. Nicole Elizabeth Heider. Catherine Sophia Hersey. Chase Evan Honinger. Shannon Marie Hogan. Ella Olivia Holmes. Jack Lee Holmes. Keith Joseph Hubert. Morgan Elizabeth Hudon. Caroline Elizabeth Holtz. Emma Hutchinson. Alexander James. Allison Ann Johnson. Caden Lee Johnson. Mia Victoria Carlson. Jeremy Gerard King. Matthew Dennis Klotz. Paige Diana Knudsen. Joseph Calden Crive. Jake Thor Laborde. Braden George Lemonakis. Michael Elefirios Lanzone. Kevin Eugene Lavery. Andrew Eric LeBlanc. Leah Ashley Leone. Aaliyah Elizabeth Lewis. Rachel Ann Lindoff. Maverick Lovelace. Tucker Waylon Luder. Padraig McShawn. Math Graham McBean. Owen William Kenneth McDonald. Catherine Clifford McDonough. Colby Brady McDormand. Sarah Clarianne Mace. John Andrew McFarland. Tyler Gary Machado. Victoria Rose Madsen. Riley Matthew McGuire. Joseph Francis Mahoney. Shane Alexander Markham. Catherine Michelle Marsano. Joseph Marcellini. Alexander Joseph Martin. Robinson James McAdams. Nicholas McKelvey. Colin Drake McGarry. Helene Snow McNabb. Caden Trotta McQuilkin. Riley Trotta McQuilkin. Ryan Gregory Mercier. Alexandra Grace Mills. Zoe Amber Missoula. Miles Montgomery. Sophia Isabella Moore. Tice Josephine Morell. Andrew Joseph Morin. Troy Alexander Muscatelli. Constance Page Mulligan. Nicholas John Murphy. Anna Maria Mustiata. Randall William O'Neill. Abigail Grace Ogren. Emily Margaret Ott. Claudia Faith Pack. Benjamin Miles Palmer. Joshua Mark Paquin. Lucas A. Parody. Amy Catherine Padalina. Kevin Stanley Pender. Ethan Nash Peters. Liliana Pister. Olivia Pouliot. Hunter Rice. Lee Reese Freitas. Abigail Dorothy Reisman. Cheyenne Risitano. Amanda Rose Robbins. Lily B. Roberge. Brady Mitchell Rogers. Lauren Margaret Rogers. Evan Harry Rosenblatt. Aiden Martin Rowe. Jacob Henry Roy. Amy Jean Ryard. Jonah N. Sachs. Connor Francis Sanborn. Emily Ann Sartell. Daniel Schaefer Sattler. William Kenneth Scales. Trent Aaron Schlag. Audrey May Schultz. Leah Joy Esther Scott. Meredith Grace Scott. Paris May Scott. Alexander James Shutt. Noah Ash Sinclair. Hayden Wrightsey Smith. Elizabeth Rose Staplefeld. Brian Ethan Stearns. Trinity Elizabeth Steele. Molly Claire Sullivan. Titus James Tiemann. Nicole Ann Tupin. Paul Andrew Vashon. Isaiah Michael Velez. Michael Winfred Binton. Juliette Rose Viola. Devin Marie Waliga. Sophia Wall. Luke Yi Wang. Sophia Elizabeth Warren. Kira Elizabeth Weaver Bardis. Theodore Jack Weisman. John Benjamin Wirtz. Torrin Michael White. Addison May Whitehead. Kelsey Grace Whiting. Melanie Sage Winters. Allison Catherine Wood. Jack Logan Young. Congratulations, class of 2022.
Class of 2022, please stand. By the powers vested in me by the state of New Hampshire, I now certify the class of 2022. You may move your tassel from right to left. Yeah. Congratulations.
I wish somebody would told me